Welcome back. Ayo is cheating.
What'd that do?
Well, we have a UK-based singer, actress, and TV presenter with us, and her name is Sophy-Yah Godwin.
Yes.
Good morning.
Good morning.
And thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Okay. What's your stage name, by the way?
Sophy-Yah. It's the same pronunciation, but just different spelling.
Let me tell you how it is spelled. S-O-P-H-U dash.
H-Y.
P-H-Y.
P-H-O-Y. Okay. Dash.
Yeah.
Y-A-H.
Just yeah.
Yeah.
Just yeah.
That's Yahweh.
Okay. All right. Sophy-Yah
That's right.
is our guest today. She's a dynamic, and you were going to say something, are you?
No, I thought you were intimidated by something. I wanted to comfort you.
Thank you very much. How very thoughtful of you.
Thank you.
Sophia, please ignore my partner. He gets this way sometimes. Now, tell us about you. How come you ran away to the UK?
Oh, my God. I didn't run away.
Okay.
Just like every other person, just, seeking greener pastures and better opportunities. That was why I left when I did. And since I left, I've achieved quite a lot to the glory of God. Yeah, so.
A Nigerian singer abroad. Tell us about how you achieved all this success. Because there are plenty of Nigerian singers here who find a huge market here.
Yeah, which is very good. Though in the UK, the people there haven't really embraced gospel music like it is done in Nigeria, But we're getting there. Having said that, at least we have concerts, church programs, awards where I perform, and all of that. And then in 2012, I was a member of the choir that did the theme song for the Olympics.
Okay.
Yes,
in
in
UK.
United Kingdom, yes.
Awesome.
You've been away that long?
Yeah, of course. I've been away that long.
So what would you say is the reason for the resistance, so to speak, to gospel music in the UK?
I think from what I have seen, it's because people embrace the secular music more. And people who really embrace the Christian music are people in the church. But see, that is why I'm trying to make my own music a bit different from what is in the market at the moment. And that's why I do hip-hop and R&B. Though I have, in recent time, done some Afro beats and all of that. Like you remember, my first album, I had a song called Hail Him. I have Belong, which is a techno house beat. And then, which is widely accepted in the UK. Yeah.
About 2 weeks ago, we had a male gospel singer here whose song sounded, and I was saying to him, but if I hear that beat, I would want to get up and dance. And he says, well, it's a way of bringing everybody into gospel music.
Exactly.
You shouldn't make it too churchy, or sing quotes. My coinage, by the way. Because you want young people to also sing gospel music, and if they want to dance to it, they're free to also get up and dance.
Yeah, and that
Is
has
that the
been
aim of this one?
Yeah, and that's my target, to bring the young people together. Because I got born again when I was really young, when I was 13 years old. So I just felt with my music, I would be able to bring the young people to Christ. Because if you look at the churches in the United Kingdom nowadays, a lot of young people don't go to church. That's because of how...
A lot of people don't go to church, period.
Yeah, but
It's
most
not just young people.
Young people don't go to church, But, if the music is good, then you can bring young people to church. So that's what I'm trying to attain or achieve with my music.
Even in this age and time, it's perhaps even more precarious now that there is COVID-19. So everyone is maintaining all the social distance possible and justifying their social distance.
Exactly.
As a result
Which
of
means
that.
sitting at home, I'm not going to church.
Which means
Exactly.
sitting
That's
at
kind
home
of
and not going to
distance,
church.
yes.
So how do you evolve in that kind of a scenario?
Okay, in that kind of scenario, what I did during the COVID-19 was, because I thought to myself, before the COVID-19, I was supposed to have a concert in London on June 13th, 2020. but we had to cancel because of COVID. But before then, we already, all the guest artists was confirmed. Sinach was supposed to be there, she was confirmed. Oh, wow. Tope Alabi was confirmed. Chevelle Franklin was confirmed, Don Moore. A lot of artists were confirmed. And they were like, Sophia, what's going on? What's going on? Like, let's keep our fingers crossed and see what happens. And then Chevelle Franklin's husband was like, oh, but they say it's not that much, the COVID thing. But before you knew it, boop, the thing went up. So we had to then cancel. And then when we did that, I just thought to myself, so what do I do to, keep the voice going? So I bought a speaker, a massive speaker. I bought some microphones. I just bought stuff online. And I set up a little studio in my bedroom. And then I had a green screen at the back. So what I do is, then I bought this ring stand for recording. So what I do is, I record myself, I sing, I use backing track, I sing, then I do the post-production, then I send it out to people. And I post on my Instagram page and all my social media. So that way, I'm still able to connect with people and...
Coronavirus is the mother of innovation. Innovation.
And how well was that received?
Amazing. Amazing.
Okay,
Come
on, please.
Okay, it was received with open arms, I would say. Initially, I was doing Western songs, and then someone said to me, my PR said to me, Sophie, why not? You are Igbo. Just do Igbo song. And you can speak Yoruba, you can, you can do Oriki, all those things, even though you're not Yoruba. Do Yoruba song, just have something, something very inclusive. I thought, okay. That's a good idea. So what I did, I spoke to a friend of mine who lives in Qatar. I said to him, look at what my PR just said. Can you do me a beat to this song, this Igbo song? Then I gave him the song. He did that. So I played it, I sang it. In fact, people were calling me when I sent that one out. They're like, oh, Sophie, this is good, this is amazing. Oh, we love the way you would sing. I'm like, okay. So have I not been singing well on this? And then when I did the Yoruba one, oh my God. The people went boom. They're like, oh, you can sing Yoruba like this? I didn't know, blah, blah. And it's been amazing. It's been amazing.
You said something about your new single the other time that you because a good number of people have also often said that if a message is to get to people, it's easier to get to them through music.
That's right.
What's this new message you're trying to put out?
Okay, so during the course of COVID-19, again, there's a song I wrote titled Stop the Hurt. Is a song on domestic violence. So I just thought to myself, because during the COVID-19 in UK, the rate of domestic violence skyrocketed. A lot of people were put in refuge, a lot of women. It was too much. And that's because they are in the house with a perpetrator. So there's nowhere to go. The man that goes to work in the morning comes back in the evening, or probably hangs out with his friend after work, comes back probably at 10 a.m., is home every day, every week, every month, and then the woman is there. So it's spiraled out of hand. So I thought to myself, okay, I wrote the song 2018. Why not just release the song now? So I went to the studio, did the recording, and I released it in September 21st. So it's just a song that talks about domestic violence, the impact of domestic violence on the society, on human beings, on everyone around you, on children, and all of that. That's what it's about. And
what kind of reception have you had from that?
I've had a very, very good reception because I released the track in support of Women's Aid. It's Women's Aid is a charity organization in the United Kingdom that looks after women who have been through abuse and girls who have been through abuse. So I released it to support them, to support the work they do, and to say thank you for all they do. So all the proceeds from the sales of the track, because it's just a single that was sold for 99p, all the proceeds from the sale of the track was given to Women's Aid, just to support the work they do.
You are the music ambassador for International Women of Power.
Yes.
What exactly is International Women of Power?
International Women of Power is like, It's an organization that empowers women. It's an organization that encourages women to be better, to be the better them. So I'm representing them in the music part of it. Okay. We have other ambassadors as well. So we've been, but with the COVID-19, things has slowed down. And so we're hoping that hopefully by next year or towards the end of this year, things will pick up. Yeah, it's been...
Also,
UK is opening up now. You know, the lockdowns are being lifted gradually.
Gradually. They have to do it gradually. And again, you know, with the COVID-19, so many industries have been impacted. The entertainment industry, hospitality industry, the travel industry. In fact, Virgin had to close their branch in Gatwick Airport because of COVID.
Well, we're gradually winding down now, but tell us, you know, you've had quite some influences here and there. You've talked about a good number of them, but what is the world to expect from Sophy-Yah within how many years?
Okay, a lot. You need to expect a lot. I'm saying that because, number one, I'm in uni at the moment, and the course I'm doing in uni is digital film production. So I act as well, like, you know, I'm an actress. So, but I want to do the production side of films, and I want to do it well, because I believe in doing things well. So I'm in uni at the moment. Hopefully I'll be finishing in 2023, and hopefully, by God's grace, I want to set up my own production company, begin to do my own films, documentaries, and, you know, soaps, shoot music videos, and all sorts. Again, there's something I want to say. I have looked at, you know, as a film student, I watch movies now with a very critical eye. I watch it differently. I've noticed that most of our movies, Nollywood, with all due respect, please, lacks what is called tone and visual style. Most of our movies is just the same.
What is tone and what is visual style?
Okay, tone is the tone the movie should have. Like if you watch Hollywood movies or movies made abroad, you notice that some scenes are gray, some scenes are like bluish, some scenes are like reddish. That's what is called the tone of each scene. We don't have that in our movies. I was speaking with Doliona Chukwu, and she was like, "Oh my God, Sophie, yeah, you have to finish quicker, just, you know, let's hit the market." You know, we need to change the narrative in film production. I'm happy that most of our Nollywood movies are on Netflix. I watch them and I like them, but I believe there's still room for improvement. Yeah.
I hear it's the biggest room in the world.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
The room for improvement.
But you will also agree that there has been some improvement.
Definitely.
Because I remember a few years ago we had that Lancelot Imaswen here, and I was telling him that my issue with Nollywood movies is that I must have the remote in my hand. Because one scene, it's at this level, and the next scene comes along and it's so loud you have to turn it down. Then the next scene comes along, you have to turn it up again.
Sound problem.
Modulation of the sound.
Yeah, sound.
But there seems to be a little improvement in that. I mean, we're improving every day. We're learning every day. And it's evident in the kinds first, in those days, you could tell the end of the story once you saw the beginning.
Definitely.
Oh, yeah. you will even tell the story of the movie in the soundtrack. But just one last one with you, Sophia.
Okay.
Influences. You have been influenced greatly. How are you influencing younger musicians, younger music makers who are based in Nigeria?
Okay, by God's grace, I have very good following on Instagram. And what I do is, sometimes they send me their tracks. They come to my DM, because I'm one of those people who I don't look down on people. I don't know if because I have a verified page. You know, people verified page like to, you know, I don't do that. I try to reply all my DMs as much as I can. And I have those very young people saying, "Oh, auntie, I'd like to play keyboard for you when you're around, when you're singing. I like to play drums." I'm like, "Yes, definitely, if I have a concert, you would play for me. And then someone would say, oh, Auntie, can you give me your email? Let me send you what I have done in the past. I'm like, yeah, why not? This is my email. And some of them, when they're about to release a single, they're like, Auntie, can you listen to it and tell me what you think? And I do. I don't put myself up there and say, oh, no, I don't do that. I make sure then if I need to give them advice, then I say, oh, okay, you see this place is too fast. Your words are not clear. Can you change it? And then...
It sounds like that's all you do. That's all the music. Is that all? Is that the only place all you live on? Or maybe, you know, there's a fashion shop somewhere virtually to sell perfumes and stuff like that. I'm just asking.
You mean aside music, what
Yes.
else I do? I was working in market research before I got into uni. At the moment, I'm doing full-time uni because I want all my concentration at one place now.
Uni must be making a lot of money, don't you think? I'm just saying.
Well,
I'm sure she still finds time to sing.
Then, you know, as an
SophyYah.
influencer, yeah, I get paid for people to advertise on my page.
Influence.
Yeah,
Okay.
so...
And you're an ambassador.
I'm an
You get paid
ambassador
for
as
being an
well.
ambassador as
By
well.
God's grace, yeah.
Okay.
Which
Little
government?
here, little there. And,
All right. Sophy-Yah, our artist of the week, thank you very much for coming.
Thank you for
Sophy-Yah
having
Godwin,
me. Thank
gospel
you.
singer, TV presenter, and actress.
Thank you.